the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, Virginia always likes to ask that question. What did he do?
I mean, a girl does not dump her drink on a guy and crack him in the head with a beer bottle unless he did something. Usually, unless she is a maniac.
Well, I mean,
she instigates it.
Both can be true.
Yep. It was Annie Bryn Flaherty, a former Spirit Airlines flight attendant who is at the Funky Buddha Brewing in Oakland Park, one of our favorite places. I don't know if she was having a delicious Floridian, a hot gun, or what it was, but apparently in the course of sitting there, her boyfriend made a little bit of a joke and jokingly called her a, quote, junkie.
What? He called his girlfriend a junkie?
Yes, I guess he was meaning it to be funny, but she didn't take it that way, so she took her beer and dumped it over his head. Apparently he was not real thrilled with that, and it's like, all right, we need to get out of here. And as they were leaving, she took that empty beer bottle and cracked him over the head with it.
Oh, damn.
Yes. Then he had enough and got the cops involved. She was arrested and charged with aggravated battery with a deadly weapon and was booked into the Broward County Jail.
Yeah, it might be a bit of an overreaction.
To calling somebody a junkie?
Were they hammered?
I'm guessing she was.
She might have not been a junkie, but she was a drunkie.
Yeah, that'd be my guess.
Maybe she is a drunk and just
It hit close to home.
took it too personal.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows?
We don't know.
We weren't there.
We weren't there, but it sounds like, at the very least, they were intoxicated on beer. Delicious beer. That Hop Life is great.
There's no way that's a sober couple. I will bet. I put money down.
Probably not. Probably not. So, yeah, we'll see. Well, Paul Quinn woke up to find an alligator in the kitchen of his Gateway, Florida home. He had to call up Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, who tried to haul the gator outside, but the gator didn't want to go. The gator even took a bite out of one of the family's dining room chairs.
Oh.
Now, the Quinns say that they love the cool breeze, so they usually leave their doors open.
And the gator's like, sweet, they left it open for me.
They just had a screen door, and the gator's like, no problem.
Screen ain't holding me.
I mean, y'all, I know that breeze is amazing when it's nice and cool, but this is Florida. Employees at a truck stop in western Tennessee felt threatened when at least 4 people came into the gas station with 2 pythons.
What?
The men were seen holding the snakes and placing them on the counter. The workers said the men with the pythons stole about $400 worth of CBD oil.
They robbed with a python? So we had a skunk gun, now we've got python gun?
That's right. Well, the skunk gun was fake. Keep that in mind. That was a fake headline.
No, I want that to be real.
Yeah, that wasn't real. But,
It wasn't real.
yeah. One employee thinks that they wanted to take more than that, but too many customers were around.
Wow.
Yeah, that immediately. If I worked at a convenience store, somebody walks in with a couple pythons, I'm like, all right.
Take what you want.
You go, I don't know about that. I'm not giving up, but I'm keeping an eye on them at least.
Take my car.
Take
Yeah,
it.
you know what? You bring your snake and just take anything in the store.
Here's my keys.
Worst employee ever. Vic, so I don't get it. Like, there's nothing in the store and I have no money to show for it. Well, they walked in with snakes. I gave them everything.
Pythons!
Zoinks! 37-year-old James Michael Anderson pleaded guilty to aggravated battery after biting off part of a deputy's scalp.
Oh, that poor deputy.
This was at Soul Fest, an EDM festival in Florida in May of 2024.
Oh.
He also attempted to grab the deputy's firearm.
Oh my gosh, that could have gotten terrible.
This happened at an EDM fest, you
At
said?
an EDM fest.
Shocking.
I know, right?
Somebody was probably tripping balls.
Yeah. Yeah, he apparently was sentenced to 6 years in prison, 10 years probation. And his attack was part of a chaotic event where 68 people were arrested, mostly for drug offenses.
Whoa, 68 people at once?
Yeah, and now the mayhem has led to new ordinances and legal action against the festival promoter.
Wow.
Yeah, how about that? And you thought Ultra was crazy.
Did they talk to this guy that bit the cop on the head? And did he sober up and was he like, I'm so sorry, I don't know what happened, I was tripping balls?
Yeah, I don't
or did he
know.
try to bite him in the head and he's like, I wish I would have bit him harder?
I don't know his level of,
Dang.
sadness or where he is with that, but I know he's going away. An embalmer at a Houston funeral home has been accused of severing the member of a deceased man and putting the organ in his own mouth.
What?
Wait, hold on. He put it in the body's mouth, or he put it in his
Own mouth.
Oh my gosh.
The deceased man, Charles Roy Rodriguez, was a registered sex offender, and it's suspected that his criminal history provided a motive for this act. A provisional embalmer claimed they saw their coworker Amber Page Loudermilk abusing the corpse. The worker then says that Loudermilk told them, "You didn't see anything." Yeah, I did. That's crazy. Loudermilk is now not allowed to be employed as an embalmer while the case is pending.
And that's who put it in the mouth, was Loudermouth.
Yeah,
Okay.
Loudermilk.
Did Loudermilk put it in the guy's mouth or in her mouth?
It says here, and I'll read it verbatim. This is all I have. An embalmer at a Houston funeral home has been accused of severing the member of a deceased man and putting the organ in his own mouth.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
His mouth.
Yes.
We thought she put it in her mouth.
Because I'm like,
Okay.
that's a weird flex.
Yeah, I think he was a sex offender. She's like, all right, well, then here's what I'm going to do to him. And so I guess, yeah, she chopped off his junk, put it in his mouth.
Do we know what kind of sex offender he was?
And what
And
was,
like what variety? What do you mean?
Like, did he go after little kids? Because if he did, I think she's just doing the Lord's work.
Yeah, I don't know who his victims were.
do you have his junior year in high school's GPA?
I do not
Is
have
that
that
listed
either.
in the story,
Yeah, I
Kevin?
don't have that. So
All sex offenders who go after little kids should have their members severed and shoved in their own mouths.
yeah, it's an interesting tactic, but
I side with the embalmer.
okay.
Yeah, we can't stand predators as well.
I have a feeling.
We don't have the gift of gab like you.
All of them.
39-year-old John Elberson was arrested for stealing lap dances from Rain Ladies and Gentlemen's Club. That's Rain, R-E-I-G-N.
Oh, he stole lap dances. He got a bunch and didn't pay.
Yeah, the Rain Ladies and Gentlemen's Club is in Clearwater, and he was real hammered, and he was sitting there just enjoying the groove, and they gave him a $160 tab afterwards, and he's like, I don't have any money.
But I sure did enjoy the last 45 minutes.
That's how you get thrown out and hit every step out of the building. The bouncer throws you out.
They charged him with misdemeanor theft, and he spent 12 hours in jail and was released pending a court date.
His mugshot, he's smiling.
He's like, I beat the system.
Yeah. And this is an odd tactic. An Uber driver claims a woman left her baby inside his car to make sure that he didn't leave her while she stopped into a store.
Oh, no. What are you thinking, lady?
I guess she's like, I gotta run an errand. Here, I'm gonna leave my baby so you don't take off. Huh?
What? That's reckless endangerment of a child.
It is. Yeah. I assume if he was doing it right, then he would, let them know.
Call the police. She'd go to jail for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
No.
And more chaos in the friendly skies. Did you see the video of the people standing on the wing of the American Airlines flight that caught fire at the gate at the Denver airport last night?
I did. And as I was looking at it, I'm like, thank goodness the fire happened at the gate.
Right. Yeah.
What happens if that fire happens in the sky?
They said it was an experience and engine-related issue. So, yeah, better to have that before it takes off. It's not clear if anybody was injured, but here was some of the audio from it.
We were going from Colorado Springs to Dallas. They told us there was something going wrong with the engine, and so that we were going to have to land in Denver. And so we emergency landed here. And once we landed, the back of the plane caught on fire. Everybody started rushing out in a panic. Emergency doors were able to get popped off. Everybody hopped onto the wing. and then people started jumping onto the ladders, and then they brought up some more ladders to be able to allow people to get off the plane and get onto the tarmac. But it was a pretty traumatic experience. Just honestly still in shock. I mean, really happy just to be alive.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You can't play these kind of stories. I'm flying tomorrow.
That's right, yeah.
And my husband's probably listening right now, eating every fingernail he's got.
Yeah, I think I'll become a bus person.
Train sounds nice. I know it takes 6 days to get there, but
This is how we do. It's the KBJ Show.